morning, everyone. How many of you use incense at home? I think everybody does. I myself come from a very religious family, and my parents have been initiated from Ayodhya. Since our childhood, we have seen that black clay dhoop being burnt in our house, being offered to the god, and its smoke is irritating us since then. We never knew exactly what it is made up of until we went deep into the industry and the process. Do you know that incense is one of the most overlooked cause of cancer in India? Because it is related to religion, we fail to see it as a cause of cancer. One synthetic incense stick emits 45 milligram per gram of PMT, whereas one cigarette emits only 10 milligram per gram of PMT. That means one incense stick is 4.5 times more harmful than a cigarette. Not only this, every religion has a practice to offer flowers to the god either at homes or temples. But have you wondered that what happens to the flowers after they are offered? I'll show you. Either they are dumped into the garbage or dumped into our river waters. Close to 8 million tons of flowers are dumped into our river waters every year. That pollutes around 16% of our total river waters. Now you must be thinking that since flour is a biodegradable product, how it can be a pollutant? Yes, you are right. But what happens that a flower like marigold has a life of 2 to 3 days, which through spray of harmful chemicals is extended to 10 to 12 days. And when this flower is dumped into the river waters, the chemicals mix with water to make it acidic and thus becomes a considerable source of pollution. In earlier times, when families were joint and large, many of the things were reused, reduced, and recycled, and therefore there was sustainability and less impact on environment. But with rise in economy and rise in infrastructure, we have closed our eyes to see how the resources are wasted and thus having an impact on our environment. Global marketing budget has risen to more than $800 billion, and it is very commonly said that if this kind of money is spent on making the right product, then it will be more beneficial to the consumer and the environment. Since pollution and climate change have become a concerning reason, everybody is now switching to sustainability. How we define sustainability? It is a term that is often captured and has lost its meaning because it is used everywhere, be it apparels, cosmetics, utilities, or anything. I may ask any one of you what sustainability means, and we'll get to hear a lot of answers from recycling to saving the planet. UNESCO defines sustainability as ability of the current generation to meet their own needs without impacting the future generation's ability to meet their needs. How do I see sustainability? I see sustainability as center point for economy, environment, and society. And that's what we do. We recycle flowers to make incense products. We don't let those flowers even reach at the river banks, and we pick them right away from close to 300 temples in Delhi and make incense with zero charcoal, fewer emissions, and that do not suffocate. Because we believe in making the current generation available with a good product, and they should pass on the right legacy to the future generations. Our model of making incense from flowers is based on the model of circular economy, which is further based on the concept of nature, where everything has a value and everything is used. And therefore, we follow the line that we very commonly use in our prayers, Tera Tujhko Arpan, that is giving back to the nature. During our course of work, we have seen that a lot of people are worried about the process and to reduce the carbon footprint of the process, but very less of them are actually concerned about the carbon footprints of the product. Because sometimes, more than the process, it is the product that impacts the environment. Since I mentioned about circular economy, I would like to explain what circular economy means because it is a very important concept as far as sustainability is concerned. Circular economy means designing a new production and consumption model where sustainability is ensured over time. How? Through optimization of resources, reduction in consumption of raw materials, and recovering the waste by recycling, which we also commonly know as 3 R's of sustainability, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. And this way, a balance between growth and sustainability is maintained. With sustainability, I think there should be also focus on the viability of the process to recycle. Because if the process to recycle the waste is unviable, we will not be able to achieve the real sustainability, because economy is an important part of sustainability. And that's where a lot of non-profit organizations fail to operate, because they focus more on the process and less on the viability, focus more on the environmental and societal factors and less on the economical ones. So I think this should be the ultimate goal, where we focus on every aspect of sustainability, that is economy, environment, and society, and we'll be able to achieve the real sustainability. Thank you so much.